AI, glad you're here. I'm Zheng.
Oh, hey, Deng.
I've been assigned to work with you here at Media Day and moving forward doing your time with the team. Everybody's waiting for you, so let's get started, please. Stand here and look forward.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, just hold on now while we get some headshots. I think we've got it. Let's move on quickly. How was your ride here?
It was great, thank you.
Okay, great. Do you need anything? Are you thirsty, hungry?
Oh,
Anything I
no,
can get
man,
you?
I'm all good. Just, excited to get started.
Great. Stand here, please, right over here. We're gonna get a list of your vitals. Stay right there, please. Perfect. Let's keep moving.
Okay, that wasn't so bad. So what's next?
He will be logging your position. Right there, please.
Okay.
Just a few more to go. We'll try to do this as quickly as we can.
Okay, so, what are we looking for here?
Can you please let us know what your game is like?
My game.
Okay, exactly what we needed. Almost done now. Let's continue. Stand right up against the wall there. We're going to measure your height.
Okay.
You're taller than I expected.
Okay.
You still doing fine? Do you need a cup of water or anything?
No, man, I'm all good.
And your living situation is taken care of?
Yeah,
Okay.
I think so.
Next station is wait.
Okay.
Okay, one last thing to do. We need your wingspan.
Okay, sure thing.
You're almost there.
Just, right here?
Yes. Arms up, please. Okay, we have what we need. Simple, right? Please
Yeah.
follow me. The team is waiting.
Okay.
Yeah, wait. How does it feel to be so far away from home? What it do, youngin'?
Hey,
Appreciate you meeting with me.
yeah, you can thank my agent for that.
Yeah? He happened to mention why I wanted to sit down?
Nah, you know, just told me to keep an open mind.
How's it going? All right, AI. Good to see someone who values the mid-range game. Well, let's see how this works.
Hey, ball up. Just like that. Give me that. You could do better than that. Practice how you play, guys. Come on. Hey, see you later, man.
All right, AI. Let's get everyone over here and get started. Here's what we're gonna do.
talk to it. This is where it counts.
All right, AI, let's put some work into making the correct decisions during transition.
Turn it up! Turn it up! Yeah, let's go. Let's do it. Clock! Go. Started, man. Let's get it started. Clock, clock, clock! Five seconds! Knock it down! Clock, 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 clock! Play it like you got something to prove. I like it. Next time.
All right, AI, let's get to work. Here's what we're gonna do. AI, get your head into the game. Again.
Hey, he can ball, huh?
Come on, AI, focus. AI, get serious. Come on. Still work to do, AI. Let's get back to it soon.
Hey, hit me up.
I'm Trey Young, and you're watching 2K TV.
On 2K TV this week, We're getting ready for the NBA season with DeAndre Ayton and Trey Young. My Team Unlimited and your top.
It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
NBA.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
The sun setting over the busy metropolis of Houston, Texas. And that's where we're coming to you from tonight. We've got up, and as things...
Thanks very much. Well,
Thank you for that, David. You think back to when AI made his debut at the end of last season. Just a whirlwind of... time for him, guys.
It must have felt like being dropped onto a moving treadmill. And being asked to keep pace.
You know, we know about the love affair you have with the NBA, and you've written about it for so long. Started with the $4 ticket in Boston with your dad.
Yeah, my dad bought season tickets for the 1973-74 Boston Celtics, and it was only one ticket. And I think it was $4 a game, probably like $160 total. And he used to carry me in mainly because they didn't want to pay for a babysitter. So I started going to games that year, probably sleeping through a lot of them, and they won the title.
How old were you in 72?
So I was 4.
4 years old.
I'm not gonna lie, I don't remember anything from that season. The first season I remember is the year later when they lost before the finals to Washington. And then the year later they won the famous finals against Phoenix, the triple overtime game. I was there.
Was Cowens on that team?
Cowens, Havlicek,
Yep.
JoJo White.
Yep.
And I was at the triple overtime game in the 76 finals. It was probably the most famous NBA game ever. The kids out there now would nominate like Game 7, 2016 or something. But triple overtime game was the most famous game ever. And I slept through the entire second half and the first overtime.
Oh, no.
But then woke up because everybody was standing the whole second overtime, so I had to get up.
So the Pelican 5 right now. Down low, it's Randall and Davis. Payton and Holiday are together in the backcourt. And it's Miller in at the 3 slot. Shot clock at 6. Stolen by Harden. Holiday with the block. And he's able to get it back. Melo kicks to Harden. For 3, buries the long-range jumper. Harden's got his second bucket of the night.
And off to an incredible start here early from long range.
Payton passes to Randall. To the inside. Miller. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
AI in the post. Covered by Miller. Offensive rebound. AI in the post. He's against Miller. Houston moving it around. Melo sets the pick for Gordon. Nene the pass to Melo. And he connects on the jumper. The screen did the trick. Melo's got his second basket of the game. Well, you think back to AI's first game in the NBA and the situation he came into. Team on the verge of the playoffs, but sadly they couldn't get it done.
And AI did everything he could in his chance, but it just wasn't in the cards for that team. As hard as taking a loss in that game.
Bill, your long-lost cousin Ben Simmons headlined a tremendous rookie class in 2017. And in fact, people might think it's the best rookie season ever in the history of the league.
A lot of good players. Hey, Simmons, Mitchell, Tatum. Do we count Simmons in that class, though? I guess
well, since he won the Rookie of the year. Let's put him in
All
there.
right, we'll
Just
put him in there.
technical.
I think if you come out of a year of rookies and you get one guy who has a chance to be a franchise guy, that's a good thing. We had 3. If you're doing 3 a year for 10 years, you have the most ridiculous league of all time. I think the talent ebbs and flows, and we've had stretches. Like, I think last decade, in the 2000s, especially like from about 03 to 07, 08, like we were just short all-stars. We were just short a few guys, and you saw teams like the Nets with Jason Kidd made the finals 2 years in a row, and you saw the Ben Wallace Pistons team actually win the title.
With no superstars.
Right. And you saw, you know, in 06, the Pistons, remember they were on pace to win 70 games, and they had 4 All-Stars? The league just wasn't that good, and now it's flipped, and it's so loaded. I think from a talent standpoint, as good as any year since 1993.
Wow, that's a big statement.
Yeah, which 25 years ago, we're just loaded with guys who could be Hall of Famers someday, or, you know, 8-time All-Stars, things like that. So now you look at this 17 class. Simmons, Mitchell, Tatum, just right there. That's awesome. I still believe in Lonzo, and I still believe in De'Aaron Fox. I think those guys can be All-Stars too.
Paul and Gordon are the backcourt pair. At the 4, it's Melo, with Capella playing in the middle. And it's Melo in at the small forward position. That's the 5 for Houston right now. Back to Capella. Out of bounds, New Orleans will take possession. And while we have a chance, let's take a look at the best free throw shooters in the league from last season. Second, Chris Paul.
He was locked and loaded from the free throw line all season. Never suffered through any real lulls in that department.
Davis against Anthony. It's good, and the Rocket lead is cut to just 1 point on the basket from Davis.
Nice body control. I like that Davis kept his composure after taking the hit.
Always full of terrific insights. Bill Simmons, thank you so much for stopping by.
Thank you. My insights, thank you as well.
And Smitty, so great to have Bill with us, a guy who's ahead of the curve creatively.
Kevin, he was a pioneer in blogging, Emmy nominated for his work on documentaries. The guy never stops thinking of new ways to produce content. Oh, I don't believe that. He's better than that. Come on.
Holiday against Paul. Shoots a 3, and Drew Holiday, the bucket on the assist by Davis. 7 points for Drew Holiday.
Certainly capable from distance. Defenses no longer dare Holiday to shoot from out there.
Passes it to Anthony. Down low. Here's Melo. Screen by Capella. Here's Paul. He drains it as the shot clock ticks down. Paul's got 4 points now in the quarter.
There isn't more aware player on the court. Chris Paul sees everything all the time.
Here's Davis. No good on the buzzer beater. And that'll do it for the first half. Game time. Okay, David, much appreciated. And now time for halftime. So and now the start of the second half. Neither side jumping out ahead through the first 2 quarters. Carmelo making some changes. PJ Tucker, he's checked in for Chris. Melo comes in for Anthony. And Gordon subbed in for Chris Paul. A big group substitution here for New Orleans. Alexis Ajinça has checked in for Randall. Okafor comes in for Anthony Davis. Darius Miller, he's checked in for Mirotic. And it's Elfrid Payton in for Drew Holiday. And Elfrid Payton, over his 4 seasons, developing one of the most distinctive hairstyles in the league.
You know, and I remember seeing some footage where his hair seemed to block his vision on a shot attempt. For a player who had struggled shooting the ball, many question whether a trim might be in order. We'll see.
Setting the 4 now for the Pelicans. Okafor out there with Alexis Ajinça. Then there's Darius Miller. Then there's Payton. And it's more in at the 2. The Pelicans trail. Payton outside. Picked by Okafor. Fires from 14. The shot by Payton, no good. For Houston, they've gone better than 53% from the floor since halftime, shooting 8 of 15.
You won't see him miss many of these. A wide open look from distance.
And again, no good by New Orleans.
It's been a frustrating quarter for him shooting the basketball. He just has to make sure he's taking good shots. How does he miss that layup? He's too good to be doing that.
Okafor with the screen on Harden. Pass to Moore. Here's the screen. He kicks to Miller. 4 on the clock. The pass to Payton. Ball's knocked loose. Melo with the steal.
2-for-1 territory, but they got to work quick.
This is where the play calling comes in. Let's see what they got.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
The Rockets have gone 3 of 4 at the free throw line tonight. Chris. Now Green. So we see the Rockets get the win here. A confident win and one where they clearly showed the greater effort.
Yeah, I mean, it was a solid performance, particularly here at home. And I think they built off that edge of being here and play with just a little more confidence than their opponent.
And that about does it for the first game of the new NBA.